You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome. You're listening to Vocal Technologist. Today we're looking at how AI is, well, fundamentally changing design and user experience. It's moving so fast.
It really is. And our goal today is basically to sift through all the noise, the new tools, the strategic shifts, and pull out what really matters so you get a clear picture of where things are heading.
Okay, so first up, a big theme seems to be AI directly helping creators, like Anthropic's Claude chatbot. Now it lets you manage Canva designs just using plain English.
Yeah, you can create, edit, manage things right in Canva just by telling Claude what you want.
No more endless clicking.
Exactly. And it's actually the first AI assistant to hook into Canva's systems like this using their Model Context Protocol server. It's pretty neat.
Is there a catch?
Well, yeah, you do need paid accounts for both right now. So Canva's about $15 a month. Claude's around $17. But the integration itself, that's the significant part.
Gotcha. Okay, and then there's Webflow. If you've ever struggled with web animations, this sounds like a game changer. They've got a new interactions version.
Powered by GSAP, which is a really robust animation library.
So now you can do sophisticated things like split text effects, staggered animations, scroll triggers.
All visually, on a timeline. No coding needed.
That's huge.
It really is. Think of the efficiency boost. And you can reuse these interactions easily. Plus, it's rolling out free to all Webflow users by the end of July, so very soon.
Nice. And speaking of making designers' lives easier, Freepik is doing something interesting with AI video. They're tackling that credit anxiety problem.
Right. You know how you often get a limited number of credits with AI tools?
Yeah, and you're always worried about using them up.
Exactly. So Freepik is offering unlimited AI video generation for their Premium Plus and Pro subscribers.
Ah, so you can just experiment freely.
Precisely. It shifts things from cautious use to just letting loose creatively, iterating quickly. That's really important for pushing boundaries.
Okay, so that's the creation side. But AI is also reshaping the user experience itself and even strategic thinking. Take Nextdoor's big app redesign.
Yeah, that's a really interesting case. They've added an AI recommendation tool called Faves. Real-time emergency alerts, local news from thousands of partners.
So it's not just a facelift.
Not at all. It feels like a strategic pivot. They're using AI to become more of a practical, hyper-local utility, really personalized, neighborhood-specific info to try and, frankly, reverse declining engagement, deliver value you can't get elsewhere.
This brings up a sort of tricky question, doesn't it? With AI automating so much, are designers losing their system thinking skills? Is speed trumping deep problem solving?
It's a definite risk. Yeah, look, AI is fantastic for rapid prototyping, for automating tedious tasks, absolutely. But its convenience could easily overshadow that critical, holistic thinking. Designers really need to consciously maintain that strategic oversight, that deep user understanding. Otherwise, we risk creating experiences that are fast, maybe slick, but ultimately shallow.
Right. Okay. Switching gears a bit to something called neurodesign. Sounds very sci-fi.
It does, but it's quite practical, actually. It's about blending neuroscience, psychology, and design.
How so?
Essentially, designing digital experiences that align with how our brains naturally process information, making things more intuitive, less effortful.
You mean like applying specific principles?
Exactly. Things like Hick's Law, reducing choices to lower cognitive load, or Miller's Law about short-term memory capacity, Fitt's Law for optimizing target sizes. It's about making things brain-friendly.
And designers use tools for this.
Yeah, eye tracking, heat maps, that kind of thing. To really see how people interact and optimize accordingly.
Interesting. And this idea of making tech less demanding seems to connect to Samsung's vision from their Galaxy AI Forum, too, this ambient device idea.
The idea that smartphones, or whatever comes next, won't just wait for commands, but will use AI to sort of invisibly anticipate your needs. Less interaction, more assistance woven into the background.
Okay, let's zoom out to the wider industry. It's not all smooth sailing, is it? Apple's facing some criticism.
Yeah, there's definitely been growing noise about underwhelming product launches and them being perceived as slow on the AI uptake compared to others.
Some reports even suggest they need changes at the top.
There's research suggesting maybe a more product-focused CEO is needed, a sense that they might be losing that distinctive design and hardware edge, while competitors are really pushing hard with AI features.
So with all this change, AI tools, strategic shifts, industry pressures, what does it mean if you're a designer looking for a job in, say, 2025?
Well, the recruiting landscape is definitely shifting. Sources are really emphasizing portfolios now, way more than resumes.
What are companies looking for in those portfolios?
Collaboration skills are huge, but also strong design opinions, conviction, things AI can't replicate. Your unique perspective becomes critical.
Makes sense.
And it's still true that most hires come through word of mouth, through networking. Being active in the community is crucial. Referrals matter a lot.
And that human element, that conviction, I saw Andrew Thomas from Google EMEA talking about something similar, head of retail design there.
Yeah, his point was about the power of belief, collaboration, resilience in creative work. Even with all the AI tools, that human ability to really wrestle with a problem, embrace feedback, and push an idea through, that's still irreplaceable for real innovation.
So wrapping this up, the big picture seems clear. AI is undeniably transforming design and UX incredibly quickly.
Absolutely. Tools are changing, workflows are changing, user expectations are changing.
But that human element, critical thinking, empathy, creativity, that unique vision, it's not just relevant. It seems maybe more important than ever.
I think so. And here's something to chew on. As AI gets more embedded, more ambient, like that Samsung idea, how does our definition of a good or intuitive experience even change? What does that look like?
And what new human skills become the most valuable in that kind of world?
Exactly. What becomes paramount when the tech just fits into the background?
Lots to think about. Thanks for joining us for this look into AI and design.
Spoken Tech, for your ears.